All information in this program is known to be accurate at the time of recording. Any commentary by the host is for discussion purposes only. Anyone labeled a person of interest by the host or family has not been charged with a crime. All suspects charged with crimes related or unrelated to a case covered are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Opinions and views expressed by the host do not represent views of the families or sponsors of this program. Chris Sanders, when he went missing, that was puzzling. But what about his personal property? Something we're going to talk about in this Grimm Media News update. Join us. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Steve Stone, host of the Grimm Truth Podcast, Grimm Media News. You know, we ran a story on Christopher Sanders. It was called Revelations. I'll put a link in the description below, and we'll put a card up here if you haven't seen it yet. We talked about the things in the case and where it's gone and things that haven't been done and so on and so forth. The other things that we haven't really talked about were some of his personal items. And Chris had several items that were with him in Monahan's. And before I continue, I'm still looking for Payne Carpenter. Payne Carpenter had interjected himself in Chris's case, so we're still looking for you, Payne. So anytime you're willing to give me a call and either remove yourself from the case or tell me what I've heard to confirm or deny it, let us know. Still looking for that. So please, we're still looking for you. Anyway, getting back to Chris's case, when Chris Sanders went missing, he had a vehicle. I believe it was a Chevy Tahoe. He had his RV, and Chris also had a motorcycle. Sources that I've been in contact with, and you know what we do if you're not familiar with, when we get bits and pieces of information, we follow up on it. We're working other things in the background, but we're still following up on it. So anyway, information came to light about Chris's motorcycle. Now, the scuttlebutt about Chris's motorcycle was it had been redone and it had been sold. And I've confirmed 3 different sources to me that Chris's motorcycle had in fact been sold. The problem with this is, according to public records, the title of Chris's motorcycle is still in Chris's name and is still in Angela's name. So the question is, where is this motorcycle? If you guys aren't familiar with the law, I would just let me reiterate a couple of things. Legally, Chris Sanders is not deceased. So none of Chris Sanders' property should be sold and cannot be sold without Chris's signature on an item. So when I found this information out earlier this week, we began doing some digging. We found out that the title of this motorcycle, and I'm going to show you some more pictures of this motorcycle, are still in Chris's name and Angela's name. And the plates on this particular motorcycle have not been renewed since Chris's disappearance. Again, but there's been no title changeover. So where's the bike? Again, I am not accusing anybody of anything. We just need to know where this bike is, because from all intents and purposes, everybody's been told, everybody in the know, everybody in the circle's been told that this motorcycle is missing, or not missing, but had been sold. But according to DMV records, it's still in Chris's name. It's still, and it's in order for it to be sold, ladies and gentlemen, both people that are on the attached title have to sign off on it, and that this is not the case. So where is this motorcycle? where are all the other things that belong to Chris? Where are these things? Now, I know that Angela had made mention in a couple of the interviews that we did that, when Chris disappeared, unfortunately, she had to do what she had to do to pay bills, and I understand that. However, legally, some of the things that I guess my problem is that Chris is missing still, and I guess my concern is why would Chris's stuff be gone if there's a possibility that he could come back? Now, again, my job is to ask tough questions. These are tough questions. I get it, but I have to ask them. It's my job because Christopher Sanders is missing, and now it looks like, if you're looking at this from a certain point of view, it looks kind of precarious. Looks odd. And again, these are tough questions. But at the end of the day, Chris, we have to find out where Chris is. I have my beliefs. I think Chris met a tragic ending, and I believe it was somebody that he knew. But his legacy are the things that he owned, his possessions. And one of these I know for a fact is this motorcycle that he loved. I know for a fact that he loved it. I've talked to numerous family members. At the end of the day, we need to find this motorcycle. So I'm looking for information on the motorcycle. You can email me, stevestone at thegrimtruth.com with 2 M's, stevestone at thegrimtruth.com. You can message me here on Facebook Messenger, Steve Stone. You can just put at the Grim Truth with 2 M's and message me. I'm looking for this bike. I want to know what happened to it. I want to know if it got sold or how it got sold. Because again, it legally can't be sold without Chris's signature. And there's other things that have to happen. If Chris is there's a process that I really don't want to get into that you wouldn't need Chris's signature, but we're not there yet, obviously. And so it's important to me that we right now locate this motorcycle. There's other things of Chris's that I'm looking into that I want to look for, but right now I'm focusing on his motorcycle. So if anybody has any information on Chris's motorcycle, please email me, stevestone at thegrimtruth.com, or hit me up on Messenger at thegrimtruth. I'm really not that hard to find. So just going to show these pictures one more time. I believe this is the bike. It was restored. A gentleman restored this motorcycle, or paint job, did some. I mean, it's a beautiful bike, and I think that it used to look like this, and now and after the work done, it looks beautiful bike, and I'm sure somebody knows what happened to it, and I'm sure that without any hesitation we'll get some information. But I am looking for this bike. If it in fact has not been sold, then I need to know where it is. But I guess there have been sources have said that the bike was sold, but again, I don't know how it could have been sold because the title has not changed hands, and if that happened, it would be illegal because you would need Chris Sanders to sign off on the sale, and since Chris is missing, then it couldn't be sold. So these are, again, questions. They're tough questions, I know. I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. I'm just trying to find out where this motorcycle is. It belongs to Chris, and until that situation's been resolved, it needs to be found. It needs to be put up. It needs to remain. It needs to remain within Chris Sanders' circle, and not somewhere with somebody that doesn't naturally own it. I want to thank you for watching this video. I know it's kind of an odd video, but again, these are things that we have to ask these questions, ladies and gentlemen. Chris disappeared, and then his things are either disappearing or being sold, and I'm curious as to why that is, because I mean, we could hold on to hope and pray that Chris is out there somewhere. So why would we get rid of? Why would anybody want to get rid of Chris's things? Is my question. But I'll leave that up to you guys. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment down below in the comment section. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers. We're sitting at 888 subscribers as of this video. I would like to reach 1,000 before the end of February, and there's only one way you can do that. Subscribe to the Grimm Truth Podcast YouTube channel if you are interested in the missing and you want to find out how you can be an advocate, and you're interested in videos like this. Again, subscribe to the Grimm Truth Podcast YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode of the Grimm Truth podcast, Grimm Media News, any other content videos related like this related to the missing. And I want to thank you guys for taking a quick gander at this video. Like, subscribe, share, comment. And thank you for watching. I'm Steve Stone. This is Grimm Media News. We are the media for the missing. God bless.